Hello.
Hi,
We are here. How,
I'm here.
how's it going? It's been a week. It's
It
been
really
2 days,
has, man.
but it's been
It
a
like
week.
it feels like it's been a week since we recorded, and it was literally 2 days ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I got that deep freezer this morning. That was
Oh
sick.
yeah.
Yeah, woke up, went got my blood drawn for the doctor, and he's gonna tell me I'm dying Monday, and then I got a deep freezer. And
Where we can put your body.
yeah, but he took me to a Filipino place for food right by the house, and it was awesome. I
We,
mean,
we
like,
need to we need to clarify. You never said you hung out with Emilio. You said your doctor and then he. So it sounds like you are
oh,
saying
I
your
thought I
doctor
said I
took
got my
you to
deep
lunch.
freezer. I said
You
I
did,
went to the
but
doctor and got, sorry, went to the doctor, got my deep freezer.
I'm just trying to make sure people don't think you're hanging out with your doctor.
No, no, went and got the blood drawn, all that jazz, and then went to Amelia's house, picked up the freezer, and then we drove over to the Filipino place, and it's basically just like a grandma and a grandpa cooking food, and the menu's not always the same. It's uh, I got this. Actually, I'm gonna send it to you while we're talking about it because uh, it was two piece. It was $16 for a pile of rice, two pieces of fish, or one piece of steamed tilapia, like one whole tilapia, or one other fish I forgot, banzago or something. And then you can get for like $2 extra on the entree, you get the two sides
Damn.
of noodles, or like they have different size. I chose those kind of noodles because those are also both menu items if you wanted to get them as full dinners with like a protein instead of just like as they are, I think, or just that. And then I got the addition of a la carte the fish balls. And then he bought on his plate, he has that grilled pork. It's like barbecued pork just for us to both split but also take home. And he also got the same fish in a side of the spring rolls himself. But like, yeah, it was really fucking good. It was like $26 for that whole tray, and then like a can of pop because they mostly have that or like some fountain stuff. But it was, yeah, dude.
That looks damn good, man.
Yeah, I just literally, because the whole fish is deep fried, so I basically like ripped off the little part of it that was his head, and then just fucking ate it, just like right through. No, didn't try to even bother because you really couldn't rip the skin, rip it off its skin. Like it's a smaller fish like that, and that was like, oh my god. She came out, was like, "Is it okay? Is it good?" And I was like, "Oh my god." uh, so I think they start to know Emilio now because he's gone there enough times. But yeah, I was so stoked. Problem was is like my appointment was at 10:30. I usually go to work and I start eating like my like either granola bar or like muffins if I have them by like 6, and then I eat my lunch at 9:30. So by this point I've technically missed like two different feeding windows. So my stomach had shrunk enough that it was just like, all right, I can't even eat all the food I wanted, so I brought leftovers. So I'm gonna eat those some point this weekend. Like I might do it for. Well, wait, no, we're going out tomorrow. Going to Blake's tomorrow with Haley and Ethan, Patrick's
Nice.
brother and sister. They haven't. I don't. I think they haven't been there, so this will be extra fun for them to actually see it the first time because they're in the Port Huron area, so they don't go often.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's cool, man.
yeah.
I'm coming home tomorrow, and then I have a birthday party that I might go to.
Oh,
Um, yeah, it's I played D&D with him a few times. He is in Nick's campaign, because the campaign was forever ago. Um, three of the people don't play anymore. Well, they still play, but not with us. Um, two of them because we don't like them, and one of them just I don't know.
Yeah.
So we got a couple new players, but one of them is Roberto's son actually, and it's his birthday. So he messaged the chat and was like, "Hey, I'm having a birthday party Friday. You guys are invited too if you'd like to come." And I was like, "I'm actually home that day." Like,
Go. Fuck it. Yeah. Enjoy. Have a good time while you can. I mean, I didn't know you're home this weekend, but I also work Saturday and Sunday again, so I'm
yeah. Well, this is
yeah.
my normal weekend home. I came home last weekend because I was supposed to have all that dental shit done.
Yeah.
So this is like the normal trip weekend, and then I go back for 12 more days. Yeah. And I believe I'm fully back May 1st, but I have no fucking idea.
Okay. That's not bad. That's a lot shorter than I thought.
Yeah, I mean it kind of depends on what's going on with this job because the tools I'm working on now are the tools going to the job that I'm going to be working in Lake Orion. But I have no idea when the Lake Orion one starts. And then it sounds like we're shipping them to Mevs in Port Huron, doing some more stuff there. And then it's going to Lake Orion. But there's other projects that are coming to Lake Orion that don't have buy-offs until like mid-May.
Hmm.
So I'm like, am I gonna go to Mevs and work on the current stuff, or am I gonna stay here and continue to work on the stuff that's shipping later? Like, I have no idea.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I at this point it sounds like we're gonna be working all of the weekends. And I'm like, cool, I
Yeah.
guess like, hey, I do need the money, so I'll take it, I guess. But I'm gonna be unfortunately I'm like I wanna go to things, so I'm gonna have to just push through it for some things. But,
Yeah.
you know.
That's how I'm feeling too. Like I really want the overtime to get like ahead and get my fucking savings back up. Then there's also like this morning I was told that the mechanical team thinks all of our grinders are too loud and they don't like us using our grinders. They want us to buy the expensive like quieter grinders and all of us are like we don't make enough money to get that. All of the mechanical guys are like, "Oh, well we have them. What do you mean? We make about the same amount." And we're like, "Yeah, but you guys have been in this field for 30, 40 years." Like,
We're not you.
yeah.
We didn't experience making this kind of money in a good economy.
Yeah, and fucking all of them were like bitching about our grinders. They were real pissed at me because my tools are stationed in their area. So I'm sitting there fucking, but I'm like, dude, it's a fucking factory.
Yeah.
Like,
Sorry, we're doing work.
we're gonna be loud. Like,
And I'm sorry that our pay, or like they don't pay us to get extra. Like I can't buy an item and give it to them. Like, hey, you need to pay me for this. If I could, I
yeah,
would. But then they would
like,
own it. But like at the very
yeah,
least,
then they would own it. And I don't want that shit. Like, I want to own all my tools, man.
yeah,
But the grinder that they all want us to have is a grinder I really want, but it's like $300 and then you got to buy extra batteries and shit. And I'm like,
yeah,
I don't have hundreds of dollars to spend on a grinder when I have a working grinder.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like it'd be nice if I could. I just can't, sir.
yeah,
Yeah. But I hope those ribs come out all right.
yeah. I ordered as soon as we hit record, or as soon as you sat down, I hit order on my DoorDash. I have a triple patty burger and something called a tornado coming. I do not know what it is.
You just ordered it?
I just ordered it.
That's awesome. I'm first time doing ribs on the smoker, so I'm like, all right. We had them in the freezer, and I saw them. I was like, you know what? Let's do something with those. And I had today off, so I knew I could like spend the extra time. I technically could have done them when I got home, anyways. But um, I brined them overnight in seasons, and then took them out, dried them off, put some more seasoning on, and then threw them on the smoker. 2 hours. Pulled them out, put them in aluminum foil with some butter and brown sugar and seasoning, and a little bit, not a lot of the seasoning, just a little bit, and then a little bit of hot honey that I could get out. We didn't have a lot, and then put them back in for another 2 hours, and that's when I was like, all right, this basically lined up. Well, they had technically another like 30 minutes for the 2 hours, but the temperature on my probe said it hit 200. So I pulled them, and I'm just letting them rest in paper for like while we're recording. And I'm hoping they turn out all right. I might want to put them back in again, but I don't know. That might be weird now. It's too late.
I think the temp is more important than the time. The big importance is getting to that temperature and then having them at that temperature for however long you need to.
Oh, well, I pulled it right when I got to the temp, so I probably messed that up.
Maybe. I want to say good ribs are supposed to sit at like 200 degrees for about 30 minutes. So yeah, you might have pulled them a little early.
Oh, shit.
I will also say though, like if they taste a little funky when you do it, do you have an air fryer?
Yeah.
You can throw them in the air fryer and it like cooks them. You'll lose a little bit of the sauce and get like some char on it. But dude, I've taken ribs that were like shit and put them in an air fryer, and I don't know what they do, but they do.
So I just realized I hadn't turned off the smoker. I turned it down significantly, but I didn't turn it off, so I just turned it off. Worst case, I'll throw them back in the oven a little bit too. I can just, it'll be on already from the potatoes that are in there, so. But I'm trying to see, because like the recipe I had read was like, oh shit.
I mean, it all depends on what you're doing, man. Like,
Sorry, guys. I'm just.
you're good. I think everybody knows this is going to be a kind of droll, slow episode. Like, well, actually, I don't know if everybody knows what the fuck we're doing for work. They know you've been busy, and they know I'm traveling, which usually means I'm
Oh
busy.
no,
But
it does say to just basically pull it out once it hits 203 to 205. Once it hits 160 is when you like flip them and then cook them for a while longer, and then which is what I did. I ended up pulling them when it was saying they were about like 140-ish, and then after that first 2 hours it's about 140, 150-ish. Flipped them, or well, pulled them out, put them in the wrapping, and then cooked them up to the 200. So they're technically done, so they're edible. They just might not be the best.
But I usually do it just based on vibes and smell. Like,
yeah,
we don't really have a recipe for our ribs, dude. It's just like my dad jokes around, you know, he's like, "Oh, I let the ancestors guide me." And then I'm like, "I don't." I'm like, "I ask your ancestors for help." Like,
I mean, I didn't really follow a recipe, obviously. I just kind of like
Yeah.
glanced at like cooking times in general and what I should do in the aspect. That's why I kind of just did about like 4 hours of cooking and then like letting it rest for an hour so that reabsorbs all the stuff. So hopefully that's why they're like a little more juicy at that point. But I was going to if we weren't recording and I had a little more time, I would have probably maybe just like threw some barbecue sauce on them and threw them back on for like 15 minutes just to lacquer them, and then they were done. So, and then wrap them. So, I was just like, they're going to be fine. We'll just put barbecue sauce on them if we want to, but I seasoned them pretty well. And again, they are brined for overnight, at least like 18 hours. So they should be, I could smell it on the ribs when I pulled them. So I was like, okay, I think I did its job. Excited about that.
Yeah. The smell is when you know it's good.
Yeah.
Take that phrase in whatever way you want to take it. Clip it.
It's pretty much always accurate.
It's
Almost.
accurate. As the words were leaving my mouth, I was like, oh.
Hey. Oh my God. I want to say, oh yeah. So when I was talking with Emilio, I showed him the. And then we talked about going to Red Rocks.
Yeah.
Because I had bought them. Did I actually? We talked about going. I hadn't bought the tickets yet, right?
Yeah, the tickets went on sale yesterday. You
Yeah.
talked about it. We're super excited about it. Yeah.
Got them. We are going.
Hell yeah.
So, and I got them row 17. We are like 3 or 4 rows behind the sound mixer. So like we'll be where the sounds best essentially. Only thing that sucked is I thought that they would be a 6-person limit and they were a 4-person limit, and we had a 5-person group. So I had to tell Alex and Tyler like, hey, I wasn't able to get them because they said it at 4. So they ended up getting tickets too. They just got them like further back at whatever they decided to, which I guess works out. They could pick their price. It wasn't that expensive as much as I thought, which was nice. So, because like other shows I was seeing, like maybe a little bit further up if we had picked, it was more expensive, but like it was only like $120 for essentially 17 rows from the front stage, which is not bad for Red Rocks. Well, what's funny?
Nobody's gonna notice that because
they're going to, because I have to edit the green screen, and then the green screen, we'll see.
It's not part of it. It's just Discord.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh God, he has a fun background.
Yeah, it's me and my homie reading books, tubing. Is that a hippopotamus?
I really don't know. That probably is. It's got to be a hippo. Anyway, sorry. You guys can't see it. Or if you can, we're talking about it and we just sound dumb. Always.
Yeah, if you can, we have problems because I don't know how OBS is recording Discord.
Hey. No, I was trying to remember what else happened. Yeah, got that. Super stoked to do that. So I think we're going to try and go in a couple days early so we can have some fun, do some stuff, see the show, and then fly out the night after.
Oh, yeah.
But also Rico got tickets, so he's going to be there. I don't know if we'll necessarily see him at the show. He's got general admission, so and then couple other people. There's like 4 or 5 other people I think that I know from Michigan Coheed group that were like, yeah, we all were like, we got tickets, we're going. So that'll be fun. Trying to remember. Shouted about the deep freezer. Waiting to put that in the basement and then fill it with ice, I guess. I don't know. I'll get I might buy like a tray just to fill with extra ice or something and just keep that filled with stuff, and I don't have to do anything for a while.
That'd be smart, yeah.
But also, we might even. I don't. That's the thing is, I don't even know what else I can put in there. I might start doing. There's freeze clarification for the sake of it. I can do in that to be fun. Might try that just so I don't have to, because I don't
Yeah.
have to take up the space or. But other than that, I don't really know. There was. Excited to go to Blake's. We don't. I don't got. I do. This is a shit episode. Let me roll. We're gonna roll ones here, buddy, because this is.
I was gonna say I didn't talk about it last week because we got into the cards, but
Hey, I rolled a one.
hell yeah, roll one for me.
I did. I rolled a 13 first, and then I rolled a one.
Oh, okay. Well, the one is mine.
12 and 10.
And we'll take the nat one, buddy.
I did that one.
I was gonna say though, I might have talked about it on here. Maybe I don't remember. Me, Nick, Steve-O, which is another guy who joined our D&D group, friends with Nick for years. Can't remember the other guys' names, and I feel bad. We're gonna go see. Can't remember the name of the Indian band. It's Ladrones, the Indian band whose name I can't remember, and then two other like Latino bands. It's the System of the Brown tour.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
I posted about it a while ago and was like, anybody want to go to this? And then Nick looked at it a little bit.
What is it?
Didn't
Saturday?
mention anything. May 18th, 16th, sometime next month. It's at St. Andrews though.
Oh, it's a Monday. Okay, that makes sense.
Fuck, it's a Monday. I
Yeah.
have to look at the dates because I thought
May
it was a
18th.
Saturday.
Well, there's May
think it
16th
might-
is a Saturday.
I think it might be the 16th. I think it's a Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks hype, man. And then, the fucking name of the tour, especially right now, like with fucking ice and all that shit. System of a Brown.
Yeah.
It's all brown people. It's fucking such a good name.
Yeah. It'd be fun.
I do think you would like the Indian band. They're like a Bollywood metal.
I was gonna say
It's fucking weird, dude. Yeah.
I might even actually have them on my people because someone put me on to what was it? It was Bloodywood.
Bloodywood, that's what it is. Yeah. I was like, I know it's Bollywood on in there, but yeah.
No, I actually have them on my Spotify.
Yeah. I think I messaged you asking if you would want to go like forever ago. Because I was like, I want to go see Ladrones.
Honestly,
but
like
nobody
that,
else wants to.
I mean, maybe, but it just Detroit shows are so hard because they're a full hour away, and it's like that's especially on a weekday on a Monday. It's so hard to start the week like that. Also,
I'm gonna double check. I'm pretty sure it's a Saturday.
I just know I think we're gonna be working overtime for at least all of the next month for the most part. There's gonna be one weekend we have off, is what it sounds like. So I don't know if that means just Saturdays, but like I think it's gonna be a lot of Saturdays, Sundays. If I'm lucky, I think this Saturday or this Sunday won't be 12 hours. It should just be a max of 8 because the other shift isn't working, like General Assembly, who we fill. So since they're not working, we can only fill a bank, and once it's full, it's full. So I'm probably not going to work 12 hours then, which will be nice. I mean, 12 hours overtime on a Sunday is nice, but like also it's still another 12 hours after. That'll be...
Yeah.
Well, because then I go to Monday. Technically, I had today off, but like, if I didn't have today off scheduled that long ago, I would have been working 3 weeks in a row up to Friday. It'd have been...
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd have been... It'd have been fun. 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 It'd have been fun
I almost agreed to do it this weekend. Um, because I was like, I want that overtime. And I did technically go home last weekend. So I was about to be like, hey, if you can give me the 2 days of per diem for Saturday and Sunday, I'll stay. But then I was like, I want to go home.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair.
I had that moment of like, if shit doesn't get done, it doesn't get done.
Yeah,
Like, and also I'm the next guy who has to deal with it. So like,
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say you will
yeah,
fix it later if you need to. Like you
yeah.
can
If it
just,
doesn't get done, I'll do it in Michigan.
yeah, you'll be good. No, and honestly, you have plans. It's fun. Go and do the things. Have some meet some people if you can. Just like hang out. I'm trying to be like, all right, I need to. I told Emilio like, because that was really nice to do that. Like, I haven't had just a random day off in a while to like. It happened to also be like, hey, like, let's do this, and he was just like, hey, do you want to like get lunch? And I'm like, yeah, let's do that, because he was working from home, so he was
Yeah,
like, cool,
yeah,
like I got like an hour lunch, and he, you know, so I got there on time and went there, and it was just I haven't done that in a long time to just randomly get lunch with a friend because yeah, I'm always working. So that was fun to do that, and especially like experience some because we're both foodies. So finding a place
yeah,
like
yeah.
just a random, essentially, it's so inconspicuous. It's a tiny like small place on the end of a mini strip mall next to a gas station in between the gas station and a giant office building, and then like because I told it's next to there's like that, and then I think maybe the office building, and then JJ's studio tattoo place, Watchtower. So I
Oh
was sitting
shit.
there and I was like, hey, I messaged his wife because I assumed JJ is working and tattooing, and she's the secretary there. So I was like, do you know about this place that's like essentially down the street from you? And she was like, no, I didn't. I was like, I showed her the photo, and I was like, yeah, this was like, $26 total. I was like 60. I was like, this is phenomenal. You should go. And she's like, oh my god, like yeah. And so it's that kind of inconspicuous of a place that like it's 2 doors down from them, and they don't even go because I assume they don't just stop in. And I had to be like, yo, this is fucking legit. Like it's good. So it's definitely worth going to. Um, but yeah, uh, it. I was laughing at Emilio wants to go to Japan,
Yeah.
and we were talking about it. He was like, "Dude, I'm literally just going because I would just want to eat all the food, and then like see some old buildings." So I'm kind of just like, I. Oh, and he also wants to see a sports event in the stadium,
Oh
the
yeah.
Tokyo Dome. He's like, I really don't give a shit what sporting event is going on. I just want to see it happen inside the dome. Uh, I assume he wants to also like go get like the Tokyo Dome ice cream and like the foodie items that are in there too.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that until just now. I should have asked him about that, but essentially, like he's got that. He's got a group. He's friends with someone that like regularly goes there. So they are trying to gather like all of their friends that are interested in going to go as one big group, so they can show them how to go because they go all the time. So they're like slowly teaching them like what to do, how to do things, how to read signs, how to. They'll eventually slowly, teaching them like true like etiquette and how to be like, here's how to get the best out of Japan and go on this trip. So they're gonna go in February, and I'm like, that's fucking so cool. I want to do that. I want to eat all the
I
food.
really, I really want to go. Like that's like we've talked about it before. That's like my dream vacation spot. Like, and I don't even have to go anywhere cool. Like I want to see Tokyo for sure. Kyoto would be dope. I kind of also want to go into like the countryside of Japan and just see like the not city area and see how it compares, you know?
I
Like,
mean, you know what you should do since you're out of doing it? Like, you really should, like, I know you have all the hotel points. Rack up some, like, flight points through. Because I know, like, most of your gas is per diem or whatever through the company. So, like, you can still rack up the points on your own card because they pay you back, right? That's how it works.
yeah,
So, yeah.
I gotta get a better credit card. Because I've been building my credit up in order to buy a house, but I think I'm close to where I can get like a good credit card here in the next few months or so.
I'll
So
say,
that's the plan is to get that and then use that to pay for all my gas and then pay it off.
yeah, dude, get the Amex one. At least the one that we have. Like, we might be changing to a different one for a more, like, uh, different, like, different reward style points for thing kind of deal. Just for, like, not now, but we're also swapping one to, like, offset credit so we can pay it off on a different zero interest card for just to pay it off for that kind of deal. And then we're like, well, since we're kind of doing that, like, do we just stick with this one? So we're kind of evaluating which card to switch to. But, like, for you specifically, I think, like, just for the point of traveling, I think the one that we have would be perfect. Like, it's I think it's, I don't know, it's like $200, maybe $300 a year annually, but they give you a free continental flight a year. And then after that, like, you just rack up a million points for food, like double points for food, double points for gas or something, like all that kind of stuff. And so you can just build up all your flight points and then fly to Japan.
I thought either the one y'all have or I was thinking of the Delta one.
Well, that's
Um,
ours is focused on Delta from
yeah,
Amex.
but there's another one that's not Amex, which is a little easier with the travel because like American Express isn't accepted everywhere, whereas the other one is accepted more. Can't remember if it's a Mastercard. I don't know. I don't remember, but I was looking at it a while ago because I was like, yeah, like up here, like none of my cards except for my bank card work, which is obnoxious because it's like I throw money at my Discover shit because I'm like, this is what I use to pay for my gas and my food. I put like, X amount of money from a paycheck. Once that expense report comes in, it just replenishes what's already coming out of my bank account. But because I can't use that fucking card here, I had to pause all of those. That way, money didn't come out of my bank account to go into those cards because I can't fucking use them here. Like,
Yeah, we're we're still in the it's only been like a month or so we'd made a joint account for both savings and like we still have our individual accounts for like our checks and stuff, but we were like, instead of me trying to pay the mortgage and her pay like all these different bills, we're like, let's just make the one and we'll both just throw money into it and it covers all the like gas, electric bills, house. So we finally did that after like almost 3 years married. So we're like, all right,
smart.
let's do that. So,
It's smart.
but
Instead of living like roommates, yeah, it's smart.
yeah. So we're doing that, and then yeah, we got the savings account started, and so we're like, cool. We're finally like putting some money into that thing again together, like because we both had savings accounts. We're like, let's just fucking do the lump thing so that the interest does its cool stuff on one thing instead of just trying to figure it out. I mean, I still have my own little savings account for when I want, because I told her, I was like, I want to buy you gifts and shit. So, but
Yeah, you
yeah,
should. Yeah.
yeah. So it's one of those like, but we finally like did that step. But it was funny because the since we have the auto pay set up and it was on my account, it hit my account one more time than I expected, and I was like, ah. So I had a little panic mode, but now we're like, I'm excited to see how that actually helps, like switching to that way, in the sake of like how my bank looks is interesting.
Yeah.
But no, we're adulting. I'm just gonna get some questions. This will be a short episode
I
because
was gonna say I just got a text that my food is ahead of schedule, so I didn't want to say let's do a short one, but I'm like,
well,
let's do
I
a short
mean,
one so I can eat whatever the fuck the tornado is.
I would say I might just throw those ribs back in the oven for an extra 10 minutes while I'm like with sauce on them, and then pull them out again. But
I would,
uh,
yeah.
which of your ancestors would you most like to meet?
Hold on, I will answer this. I will answer this, and it's not because I want to meet them. Like they are not a personal hero.
Yeah.
There's two of them now. Holy shit. Uh, yeah. On my mom's side, we are directly related to Joseph Smith, the founder of the Mormon religion. Like, damn near direct lineage from my mom to her dad to his dad, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I want to meet that fucker and be like, show me the plates.
Yeah.
I want to read them. Show me them. Let me see it. And then on Tony's side, we are directly related to the first and second mate for Christopher Columbus.
Oh,
Like
wow.
our family
Wow.
sailed one of the Pinta Maria whatever boats. Like they were the captain of the other one. So
Wow.
one side of my family fucked up religion, and the other side
Committed
fucked up
atrocities across
America.
America.
So I want to
I
meet those fuckers and be like, hey, wash your blankets.
so I guess technically like the first captain to the Titanic, his last name was Murdoch. I don't know because I've never done like a 23andMe or nothing to connect it, but like always wondered if that was a ancestor, and I think it'd be funny if I was like, can I request him, and if he shows up it's real, and if it's not I'll pick someone like. But if that
It'd
was
be
it, I
real
think
funny.
that would be interesting to be like, all right, so it was you. Or just be like, all right, well, whoever was the first one of us to like be here in the country. Like, all right, so like what happened? How'd you show up? What's the like what do you know about before? That, or just
Hey,
straight
bro.
up whoever was the very first person in our lineage.
I would also like to meet the first person who had the middle name Gallatin
That'd be
because it that name has been like passed down every other generation. Like it was supposed to be, my mom's siblings. It was supposed to be her generation that got it, but it was me instead. Um, but yeah, it goes fucking far. Like my
hmm,
mom tracked it, and it's like older than America, and I'm like, I want to meet the first one.
that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um and then what do you love about your hometown?
my grandpa.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Also, there was like a dope ass fucking no cone place. Yeah, it's gone now, but it was cool.
I guess to me, if I consider my hometown Warren, but like really my neighborhood,
Mhm.
like what Leeson's, the little it was an ice cream shop, but they also had like food and stuff. I think I've talked about it on here, but like years ago, where as a kid, like I would just rollerblade up there and then get like a foot long, cause they had foot long hot dogs. So I'd get a foot long chili cheese dog and just eat it, and then like get maybe a glacier on my way out. And I was
Yeah,
just like, man, like I had to just be this little like probably like 8-year old, 9-year old fat kid just like rollerblading up to the ice cream shop to eat a foot long hot dog with chili and cheese
it's like
on it.
it's like it's like a quarter of your height, brother.
just smashing food and then just like rollerblading back. Like,
Dude, I
oh,
used to do that at Sonic, man.
I might need to do that. I might take Melissa to
Yeah.
Leeson's. Just be like, hey, let's go eat some food. I don't even give a shit how bad it is. I'm gonna eat it. I don't think it's bad. It looks like they've updated inside since because they're still going. Like they've, I think it's been going since the 50s. So
I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen them. I guess I could also. Sorry, I'm segueing. I could also consider Fort Sill like a hometown too. Um, I think looking back, because everybody was like army brats and shit, so like we all moved a lot. Dude, making friends in like that town, city, base was so insanely easy. Like
yeah,
when we moved to Michigan, I was like terrified. I was like, how am I going to meet people? And then my parents were like, you come from a town where you walk into a place and go, what do you like to do? And then you're best friends with that person. And I'm like, you're right. So I think that's what I miss most from that hometown is like literally like how you and I met was
yeah,
like that was everybody. Where it was like you could walk up and just you're immediately friends. You know their fucking grandparents' names now. Like you're
yeah.
vibing.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, for me, it's that, and technically, like, I probably should try and hang out with him if he's ever in town. I think he lives in California now, but like I should say my first best friend was Alex. He's the guy that does the adventure photography, but he and his wife just had a child, and they again live in California and go all over the place. So if we ever go to California, I might be like, hey, like let's like hang out again. That'd be fun. Just catch up. But like, um, pretty much like that kind of stuff and hanging around the neighborhood, and Leeson's is kind of the first one that comes to mind because it was the ice cream shop, and it was attached to, it was on the corner of our neighborhood, so we were allowed to go there because we didn't have to cross any major lights or anything. We could just get there and come back. And there was a
Oh yeah.
7-Eleven there too, so that was pretty cool. We had all the two major stops that we needed to go to, and that was pretty nice. So I'll say that those two things, the 7-Eleven, but mainly the Leesons. So, but yeah, it's a short one. We love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a good week. Have a better week than this episode.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget the other thing, brother.
Be nice to those that deserve it.
And we're going back to the usual fight those that don't. Fuck ice.
Fuck guys. Bye guys.